At this time, I would like the pleasure of introducing to you Dr. Erica Goodstone, who's going to be talking about healing in relationships.
Thank you. It's a decision. You make a decision to love someone. They can be acting in any way that you want. This neighbor, I was having a hard time and I was trying to say, what can I feel good about? How can I change that perspective to be loving in spite of, he's just being himself. But love is a decision, and I also like that quality. It's caring, and it's also extending yourself for the other person. As Neil Donald Walsh says in Conversations with God, this one statement stayed with me for a very long time. What would love do now in any given circumstance? So you think to yourself, what would I do if I was being more loving? I would say something nice, I wouldn't make a fuss about it. But he added another piece to it, and that's the piece that most of us forget. He said, what would love do now for yourself? If you're thinking like that in a given situation, and not just what would love do for myself for this instant, but what would it do for the next few weeks, months, years? We call it love, but in a relationship. I was told that elephants can mate for life. And they really do love each other. So that's the way we want love to be. Animals do it naturally. People need to learn. Relationship problems. What would you say are the three main causes, or one main cause? Finances.
Not spending enough time.
Not spending enough time.
Communication.
No, just say it loud.
I was going to say testosterone, but that's
Okay, lack of communication, testosterone, lack of it, estrogen or lack of it.
And kids. No, kids.
Children in the way, in-laws in the way. For me, sexual issues are a symptom of something else that's going on in your life. They're not the problem, they're a result of other stuff. Either what's going on in your body, or what you're thinking, or what's going on in your relationship. And I always say your body is your best friend. So if you're having a problem physically, you might not be dealing with some issue that you're really feeling in the relationship. And once you get in touch with that, change happens. And a little bit of awareness on the part of both people in a couple can make a huge difference. A little shift in perception. So I'll be talking much more about that later. Thank you. How do we stay in love? Do we choose the right partner? I think we all have examples of people that have gotten together with someone that everybody would have said is the wrong person for them, but somehow they managed to last. Do we look a certain way? I used to feel that if people are really overweight, nobody's going to be interested in them. And I had a lady come up to me at a presentation who was really, really overweight. So I thought she was going to say, I'm having a problem with sexuality. She was on her fifth husband, and she was tired of his behavior, and she's thinking of leaving him. And I mean, it just blew my mind, and it's happened many times. I live in Deerfield Beach, Florida at the moment, and I watch people on the beach. And if you want to see couples together, old people together, people in bikinis with wrinkles and bellies, and they're loving each other. There's nothing to do with it, but not so much to do with how you look. So much more has to do with what's going on inside and how you both feel together.